Look, social media tells you to chase the hustle, chase the clout, and chase the currency. But out here, we're doing something different. Welcome to Chasing God Not Currency. I'm your host, Corban Jaboro. This is a space to put your phones away, cut through the noise of the world, and figure out how to put the Creator first. From scratch, right here where you are. Have you ever wanted something so bad, prayed for it every single night, and then watched it completely fall apart? Maybe it was a business deal you thought would change your life. Maybe it was a relationship you thought would last forever. Or maybe it was an opportunity you were 100% sure was meant for you. You did everything right. You prayed, you worked hard, and you kept your faith. But the door didn't just close. It felt like it slammed right in your face. And when that happens, it's painful. It's frustrating. You sit there looking at the closed door and you start asking the hard questions. God, why did you let this happen? Did I do something wrong? Are you punishing me? If you're dealing with a closed door right now, I want you to take a deep breath. Today, we're not talking about how to force a door open. We're talking about the blessing inside the no. Because what I've realized in this room is that sometimes a closed door is the greatest gift God can give you. Look, when you're chasing success, we're chasing our own plans. We only see the immediate reward. We see the money, the status, or the comfort. But God sees the full picture. He sees around the corner. We look at a closed door and see rejection. God looks at the same closed door and calls it protection. Think about a parent and a young child. If a toddler reaches for a hot stove because it looks shiny, the parent stops him. The parent says no. The toddler might cry. They might get angry because they don't understand. But the parent didn't say no to hurt them. They said no to save them. That's something we have to understand. We do the exact same thing with God. We get so angry at Him for blocking things that would have eventually broke us. I used to think that every open door was a blessing, and every closed door was a spiritual attack. But running my own business taught me a massive lesson. Like, I think last month I chased an opportunity that I thought was my ultimate golden ticket. I prayed for it consistently. I told God, if you give me this, I'm set. And it completely failed. The door locked shut. I was devastated. I felt like God was silent. But like 2 weeks ago, I found out that the specific path I wanted was toxic, unstable, and would have completely ruined my peace and my alignment with God. If God had answered my prayer the way I wanted it, it would have destroyed the very platform I'm standing on today. That's when it hit me heavy. I was treating God like a vending machine again. I was trying to use God to fund my ambition instead of trusting Him to guide my steps. Man, thank God for the prayers he didn't answer. If you are staring at a closed door tonight, stop trying to kick it down. If a situation, a person, or a job walked away from you, let it go. God will never remove something from your life without intending to replace it with something better. But you can't receive what he has for you next if your hands are still tightly gripping on the handle of the door he already locked. Isaiah 55 tells us that his thoughts are not our thoughts, and his ways are higher than our ways. You don't need to understand the plan to trust the architect. So how do we handle the way? How do we find peace when we're stuck in the hallway between a closed door, a new beginning? First, you have to shift your prayers from God. Why did you take this away? To God, what are you preparing me for? A closed door isn't the end of your story. It's just God redirecting your steps. He is clearing our temporary distractions so you can focus on internal. He is protecting your character before he expands your territory. Consistency beats intensity. Remember, that doesn't just apply to prayer. It applies to your trust. Trusting God when the doors is wide open and the money is flowing is easy, but trusting him when the room is quiet, the bank account is low, the path ahead is completely dark. That is where real faith is built. That's what it actually means to chase God, not currency. It means deciding that even if deals fall through, even if the vision changes, God is still good and he is still in control. So here is your challenge for tonight. Take 5 minutes before you go to sleep. Put your phone across the room. Sit in the quiet. And instead of asking God for a list of things you want him to fix, give him a list of things you are trusting him with. Name that specific disappointment. Name that closed door. And say it out loud. God, it hurts that this didn't work out, but I trust your protection over my ambition. Guide my steps. Keep it simple. Take it one day at a time. The right doors will open in his perfect timing, not overnight, but step by step. Thank you for chilling with me in this room today. If this message hit home for you, share it with a friend who is going through a tough season right now. And if you are ready to let go of a closed door and trust his redirection, drop a word trust in the comments below. So the community team, my community team and I can keep praying over your situations tonight. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you soon in episode 4.